Here's a story I want to tell you. A story you may have heard parts of before, but never mind that. This is a story about a prince of Egypt. And no, not the one you're thinking of. This is a story about Prince Anu. Well, at least that's what they called him in his day. He was no ordinary man. He was an Egyptian prince, a straight-up warrior, said to be the next pharaoh. But life had other plans for him. You see, one night he was tempted by this beautiful queen from a distant land. And before he knows it, she sunk her teeth right into him. Yeah, you heard me right. She bit the blade bloke. Turns out this queen wasn't an average royal either. She was a vampire. And just like that, Anu's life would never be the same. Now, instead of ruling Egypt, Anu and his queen toured through history, leaving a trail of bodies from one century to the next. They were unstoppable, feared across the lands. But all that bloodshed, it catches up to you. Well, at least that's what they tell me. By the time they hit Haiti in the 1700s, they ran into this voodoo priest. And this voodoo priest just happened to have a trick up his sleeve. One night, he tricked Anu, tricked him and pulls a fast one on him suddenly. Suddenly, Anu's humanity comes rushing back. All those years of torment, murder, they hit him like a ton of bricks. So now our boy's wrecked with guilt, he's wandering the earth for 100 years. He can't live with himself. But you know what they say, time heals. Or at least it gives you a new perspective. By the late 20th century, Anu's a shell of his former self. A big old pity party, you know what I mean? Living off the blood of rats he finds in alleyways to survive. Till one night in the late 1980s, a UFO appeared, banged him up, where he had this fateful meeting with the guards aboard the UFO. Well, they told him they'd been watching him. They chose him to be a warrior for humanity, to fight for redemption. And when they felt the time was right, they would make him a real boy. Make him human again. A repayment for all his troubles. Now fast forward to present day, and here's Anu, living in Brooklyn, New York, fighting crime at night, staying hidden in the shadows by day. He's out there battling demons, road vamps, all the dark forces that lurk in the shadows. He is the Dark Prince.